Hello, this is Bobby at Copel TV Repair with a functionality proof for Samsung power supply board BN44-00445A. As you can see, that was sold to a customer and then returned because of a bad picture. Unlike the previous few functionality proofs that I've done yesterday, this one was indeed with a problem, and that problem, unlike the others, most likely was us not seeing and catching it up in the first place. The board bench tested fine, that is on a bench without load. It would raise the voltage and it would hold it and everything would be fine, and that is pretty much what we do most of the time to declare a board functioning. It had a physical damage. It's more notable on the back. You can see the cracks here on the top, probably when it was returned to here from a previous customer who returned it as a core. And fixing that was, I'm guessing, the focus of primary attention, because there were tracks on the back that was cracked and they had to be restored. And when after that it was tested, of course, all the standard power switching transistors was repaired. All the other regular stuff that we normally do to those boards was done, which is not very little. And when it bench tested fine, we just pronounced it functioning. It came back, customer said he had bad image. It bench tested again well. So I stick it up in that same TV and saw the bad image. And the bad image was caused because the VS voltage was not going all the way up as it should have. With load, it was only going to about 170 volts. It took me a whole week of digging, because I was preoccupied thinking that something was wrong on this side where the cracked tracks and some components may have been not fixed right, and the problem turned to be out completely elsewhere. I was a pure electronic failure rather. It was the driver IC for that VSVA voltages, and once that was replaced, everything is fine, and as you can see, the picture quality is good. Before it was grainy and reddish, and now it's holding and functioning fine. So that board is living, and it has all the other regular stuff that has been replaced. This board has undergone so much scrutiny and overdoing things and ensuring everything works fine that I'm pretty sure that's going to hold for years. Apologies, and again, this is a good example of why warranty policies are set the way that they are. In this case, customer was right, and we have nothing against admitting to it, because again, our policy is customer pay the return shipping to here, we pay the return shipping back to them. No matter what is problem with the board, as long as we can display that it is functioning properly in a real set the next time we're sending. Of course, nobody wants returns. Nobody likes it. Customer doesn't like it. We don't like it. But those things do happen, and the return policy is meant so that no either side depends on the word of the other one. Like in this case, we say yes, it's probably something that, it's nearly certainly something that we oversaw. But then in other cases, we may say it is something that you broke, or it's something that you neglected or you didn't do right. And of course, customer would say, yeah, but you always say that to avoid having to pay, etc., etc. So to avoid either side arguing and having any power over the other, we just say always, no matter what, customer pays to us, we pay back. Bigger and better corporations, Amazon, etc., who can afford to sponsor such cases with the money from their other revenue, of course, may have more relaxed policies where customer is always right. Personally, I disagree with that. It makes customers lazy and spoiled and more keen to cheating, but that's a whole other story. We are what we are, and this board is working. Thank you for your patience to the customer who sent it, and good luck with your repairs.